Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've been following along, you know why I'm so excited today. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Usually I do like a little cosplay because I am a cosplay girly, but I have all my cosplays like vacuum sealed in like in the storage in my closet, and I am just too tired to get up there and get anything done. I can't do it. I ain't got it in me today, okay? But I did do lots of like fun Marvel things. I got my kimono beads on. I'm wearing my sneakers, as I call them, my T'Challa sneakers. If you don't get it's from the movie. Sneakers, you know, I know they're Crocs. If you're a fan, if you know, you know. Over the last 3 days, me and my best friend have watched the first 3 movies together. And it's been a while since I've watched them back to back to back. And if Marvel is not teaching me anything as a writer, is, you know what? Don't let up. Spider-Man has not had a break, okay? Like if you watch those movies back to back, this kid, this high school kid has gone through the absolute most. And here I am trying to protect my characters. Sometimes I be feeling bad. I don't want to take them through it, but hopefully going to go see this movie is going to give me some courage because we are literally meeting Peter Parker, Spider-Man, at his rock bottom in this movie. And maybe not rock bottom, but like he's definitely gone from beloved protege with all his Tony tech to now sewing and making his own outfits and striking out on his own to try to carry on the legacy that May left him with. With great power also comes great responsibility. And since my story is really anchored on this exploration of power and dominance and control, I'm very, very excited to see this movie. Okay, so you know how you're just like having a day and you just need a win. You're like, I just need a win today because today is just like it's not going the way I want it to go. That's me today. I need a win today. So instead of working on my Shadow Bloom project with Ivy and Thorn, I am going to be picking up a contemporary romance short story that I wrote that I've kind of like fleshed out into a couple of chapters. So now it's like a novelette, and I'm just gonna like finish editing it and put it up on my Substack as a serial. This is me being unhinged, and I know I'm not really in the mind to work with that story. I've literally tried to get my shit together today. And I feel like today is a grief day. The thing that people don't tell you about being chronically ill is basically you never stop grieving. And some days are like a lot worse than others. And today is one of those days where I've cried a lot and it took me forever to get out of bed. I'm actually not feeling that well today, but the painkillers are finally kind of kicking in and I'm able to sit up and to do this. But I just need to work on something that feels a little less demanding than what my current story is asking of me. And I kind of need some degrees of separation from the theme of that story right now, which is why I love writing multiple projects. So to tell you a little bit about this project, I went to the book event Villains and Vixens in 2025. I think it was 2025. It was a lot of fun. And one thing about me is I romanticize everything in my life. Every situation that I'm in, my brain is like, what if this was a romance story? So I came back, wrote this cute little one shot called The Meet Cute about a girl who goes to a book event to meet her favorite author, who she presumes is a woman, and ends up meeting this kind of pushy, clumsy man in the elevator who just kind of rubs her the wrong way. And after he spills his drink on her at the ball, she chases him up to a terrace where they get locked on the roof together. I'm trying not to catch the glare with these glasses, but I'm also trying to hide that I look like a sad raccoon today. A cute one, but sad nonetheless. Nonetheless, I think that's the phrase. Girl, I don't know, right? Listen. This little novelette is like, I think about 10,000, 11,000 words long now. Originally, it was only 6,000 words. So that tells you how much I've like kind of fleshed out the story. There is nothing I love more than writing a man who is down bad. I'm talking atrociously bad. Hasn't even met her yet bad. Borderline, is he a stalker? Maybe. He's just a little parasocial. It's a really big crush. It's really, really, really big crush. Okay, so this immediately put me in such a good mood. Oh my God. I do have a bit of work to do. It's now at 8:14. I just went and kind of read some of the rough things I knew I put in place because I was going to go back and kind of flesh them out from his POV, because now the male main protagonist has a POV in this entire story, which is really exciting for me. I love writing my MMC's POV. So much fun. I'm going to write this out. I'm going to flesh this out. And then, oh God, I can't stop giggling. This is going to be really fun. Okay, so right now the word count is 10,941. I always make sure I take a little screenshot. So I'm gonna go giggle and kick my feet and I'll be back. Okay, so I did a really bad thing. Oh my God. Don't be mad. But it's 2:31 a.m. Word count noun is at I'm sorry. Wait, how do I get it? This is why I use Notion. I'm just like, what is this? Where are there so many buttons? Word count is noun 13,126 words. We have a fully fleshed out little novelette, and I am obsessed with it. This was so much fun. I had such a rough day, and am I on author crackhead hours? I am. But I had fun, and I'm glad I did this because it really did uplift my spirits. Funny thing about me, I sometimes forget that I've given names to certain characters in certain books or stories, and then I'd give the same name to different characters in a different book. Like right now in my Shadow Bloom series, I have a character named Celeste. Her name is Celeste. I even have character art for her. It's so crazy. I have to change her name now. Also didn't realize that I had two Jennas because there's a character named Jenna in this story. And then there's a character named Jenna in the Shadow Bloom series. They're spelled different. I just really like the name Jenna. I think it has a little je ne sais quoi. Also pretty funny that both of these Jennas are queer. What does that say about you, Jenna? Hmm? Are you part of the LGBTQIA plus? Also, I really love writing a bisexual woman who ends up with a man because I like to challenge the stereotypes. Oh, especially because I know people hate bisexuals who date men. Y'all be hating on us. So my bisexuals will have a man. Yeah. And they will still be validly bisexual because bisexuals don't choose gender. We choose a person. We choose a person. Anyway, that was fun. I'm going to go to sleep now. I'm probably going to sleep. Well, not probably. I'm definitely going to sleep in tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to look chopped tomorrow too. I don't care. I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Good morning. We're feeling a bit better today. And I've already gotten up and written a ton of words. The final word count now for this new serial is a little over 15,000 words. I've been having a tippity tappity clickety clacketing good time. One thing about me is I write stories just for fun. Like they're not gonna hang in the Louvre, as I like to put it. Like everything I do is not the Mona Lisa. So sometimes I just have a fun story I want to get out and put out there. And I'm not really worried about if it's academically the best thing that someone has ever read. It's just, here are some fun characters in a fun situation and, now kiss. So this is more of one of those pieces. I do know that I'm taking my first book in the Shadow Bloom series fairly serious, but I like to have a lot of fun side projects that I can just be a chaotic, fun, cozy, sad, whatever the theme calls for a writer, where I can just kind of have a sandbox to play in. Because I think that if every single project carries the pressure of being the best thing you've ever written, I don't know how anyone functions like that. Like I cannot imagine being under that pressure 24/7. Like, do I want to be a better writer? Yes. But like, I don't want it to come at the expense of the fun of creativity. So I like to write a lot of side, like I literally have 24 projects right now. And that's because I just do a lot of fun experimental writing just because I enjoy writing. And sometimes I love those stories enough that I want other people to see them, even if they're not the most prolific thing that someone has ever read in their life. It's literally just for the joy of fun and romance and just being a girly she they who likes to put their stories out there. I am so, so, so happy I had the heart to do this yesterday because I was really going through it. And today I feel so much better just being able to spend time away from some of the themes that are in the Shadow Bloom series that is requiring me to go to a place that right now feels a little too close to home. So being able to get some distance and spend time with Jared and Celeste has been so much fun. And now what I'm doing was I had this idea of putting together some like art with like Canva and stuff for the visual part of the cereal. Cause I like for my cereals to look cute. I don't know how else to put that. And I'm not trying to say nobody else's cereal is ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like I like to have a visual aid to my things because I think that people connect to images before they will connect to words, Now, I'm not an illustrator who can draw a fully fleshed out character detail by detail and it looks like almost humanly realistic. At best, this is like what my art looks like. I like to draw for fun and like for myself. And these are characters that I call my potato people. Because I'm a potato. This is like my style of like drawing people most of the time. However, an art style that I really still adore to this day is like that flat, like vector art where you kind of like trace over an image and you just feel the colors and like the character just has like eyebrows, but you get the vibe, And I think that right now, because I don't have a job and I don't have money for character art, I'm just like, I can draw a little bit and maybe I can like put the effort into bringing my characters to life in that way, like finding good reference pictures and just kind of using some tracing and imagination to bring like a vibe of the character to life so that people can kind of get a feel for what Jared and Celeste look like. So I think I'm going to grab my iPad mini and open up Procreate, go to Pinterest, find some really cute references. And that's how I'm going to kind of create the character art, because I was looking at stuff on Canva. And if you press that little information bubble, it's like a little eye at the bottom of each picture. If you open up like the menu, you can see how the picture was made and who the artist is. And I was seeing a lot of things that I liked, and I was like, oh, I can use this. And then when I open it up, it's like created with AI. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm just going to skip on that. So freaking annoying. However, I do like to color, and that's kind of how I look at flat art. It's like coloring. I'm a millennial who grew up with like the little clip art, you know? Yeah. I know a thing or two about clip art and Mavis Bacon. I still be watching PBS up in this house, okay? Trying not to be emotional about it, because like I get it's like it's only a game, it's only a game. But lately it just feels like everything has just been like one thing after the next thing after the next thing. And life just loves to wait till you don't have the resources to replace and like fix your things, to just to start acting up, you know? And I've been doing everything to like keep myself in a positive mind frame. And I know like playing games is like a big part of that for me. I love playing cozy games and stuff. And now my controller is broken or something's wrong with it, and I really don't know how to fix it. I'm going to Google it and see. But this sucks. I've had this thing for years and it's never given me a problem. Ever. Ever. I've never had a problem until now. It's like when you're already suffering loss, and then like just it's the little things that get to you the most. It's like it's the little fucking things. I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying to let it go. I want to crash out so bad, you guys. I want to crash out so bad. Okay, it is now Monday night. I have done all the things. I was so locked in. I didn't record anything. And I was so devastated after my Switch wasn't working. I did cry. I'm not gonna lie. I cried. I did. I was so frustrated and so just like, just felt so let down. And you know how you just really want to do something and just like, it feels like everything is just like not working out. And I know I'm really sensitive right now because my life is just like, it's a lot. There are very few things that I know I can do right now to kind of like ease my anxiety, keep a positive outlook while also trying to feel my feelings. And I just wanted to play my game. I just wanted to play my game and kind of have like a little decompress, and it just was not working out that way. However, I did try and fail at trying to create my own character art. This was the first iteration. It was not good. And the second one was like marginally better. You can laugh. It's okay. It's okay. At least I tried, and I didn't result to using AI because, girl, we're not doing that over here. And I do mean girl in the AAVE way, not in the gender way. Okay. I'm also non binary. Thank you. So I drug my butt right back to Canva, found some images I could use, and here is the cover. Thank you. Thank you. I think she's kind of cute. Not so bad for a Canva cover. I think it's really cute. I just used a template and like sprinkled some seasoning on it. I also like made all of the graphics for the chapter covers. There was only 7 chapters because it's a shorter story, about 15,000 words now. And then I uploaded all of them into their own section on my Substack. Now, as far as how this post has done in like readers' response and everything, it hasn't really been 24 hours yet, but based off of what I know about my page and looking at the analytics, it has been the worst post. It's done the worst of anything I've posted in a while. And that was to be expected. I think that we are living in a generation, in a time where we largely relate to creativity as milestones and accomplishments. Like people worship the working and the milestone and the accomplishment and not the finished product. Like when I announced that I was starting over, I got lots of encouragement and lots of engagement, but it doesn't actually garner the same amount of support. I've come to expect this. I don't actually know why, and I don't think it's a bad or a good thing. I just think that this is a time we're living in. And if you're going to choose to be an artist, then I personally just been telling myself to learn to ride the waves. Like just learn to ride the waves, and you have to create for you, because if you're creating because you think that the art is owed something, I think that like you'll just end up disappointed a lot. I used to be disappointed a lot, but now I just kind of like, I do it for me. The work exists, and a couple of people did like it. I don't know if anyone's read it. There's been no like engagement or anything. I just don't think I have a very strong reader base, and I don't think that I've found my people who are actually interested in reading my stories yet. And I really do understand that that process takes time. Now, how I'm going to do that now, I have no idea. I am so burnt out on traditional social media that like I don't ever want to really be on those apps again. I don't want to be on Threads. I don't want to be on TikTok. I don't want to be on Instagram. And I know that to a certain extent that those spaces are a necessary evil, and I am calling them evil. A necessary evil. And someone like me whose values is really the opposite of what the culture of those platforms are, it is a space where I've tried to mold it to my will, but it just doesn't work that way. Like you have to work within that system if you want that system to work for you. And I am just like so tired. I'm just like, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I am just like beat up from the inside out. I am just like, I'm beat up. Like I feel like, to all the people who are preying on my downfall, it worked. I hope you're happy. Good job. I don't even know what else to say. I think that adult bullying is very, very, very effective. And especially when you do it in such a way that there's like plausible deniability, like we don't know what she's talking about. It's so effective, and it can really wound you and hurt you in ways that send you on your way. And that's exactly what I did. Like, I'm done, I have nothing else to give that space. And I've been trying to figure out what it could look like for me to market my work without having to market myself, because I am so protective of myself now. If I was hard to access before, I'm impossible to access now. It's not like, no. My favorite word is no, and my boundaries are very firm. So all that being said, I'm not really sad or upset that like it hasn't done well so far. I think that if you have one person take time out of their day, out of their life to read something that you've written, something you've made up, I think that that's lucky. I think it's a privilege. I think it's great. Like, you know, I'm outgrowing and I guess maturing from the thought of like knowing how much work I put into something means that people should feel a certain way about it. And that's just not, it's not realistic, you know? Time is one of our most valuable assets. And when you write something, you are literally asking people to give up moments of their life to experience it. The important thing for me right now is that I got to experience it. And I had a lot of fun experiencing it. I love these characters so much. It was so much fun revisiting them and just getting to be in this like fluffier, lighter world, especially after planning and doing so much with my Shadow Bloom series. It was a really good time. And I'm really, really glad I did it because emotionally, heart in my heart, and just like spiritually, if you will, like I just feel better. I just feel better. It was like I could feel my shoulders sag, I can breathe deeper. Like I was just so relaxed getting into this project and like putting it out. And I had so much fun that I didn't even turn my camera on. I will try to capture some moments next time. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I know that I am both excited and a little nervous to get back into my other project since I did my little side quest. Putting out this serial and having it not be received well is normal, but also kind of scary given that I care about this other project like so much. I am going to have to mentally prepare for that silence and just really, really get deep in the right mindset of like, just do it for you, just have fun with it. Like, because I don't want to put this pressure on it to perform. I just want it to exist. And I know that a lot of people may have a really strong mindset and go into things without any kind of expectation or worry, etc. I'm not someone who has that. Like I care a lot about my projects and I have to make an effort to separate myself from outcomes, specifically when you know, when you're an eldest daughter, a lot of how you relate to yourself, relate to the world from a young age is measured by how well things perform. And if nothing else, becoming an author has really helped me work through that because I like to refer to it as a silent arena. That has really been my experience. The moment I decided I was going to be an author, that was the amount of support that I got. It was like the whole world went quiet and I just really had to learn how to cheer for myself. It really has helped me mature. It's helped me be more gracious to myself. I'm not somebody who has thick skin. I'm very sensitive and I will cry at the drop of a dime. Yes, I will. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm tough or impenetrable because I'm not. I'm not. I care a lot and I get my feelings hurt fairly easily. And I think people know that about me. And I know it makes me an easy target for certain things, but at least I'm genuine and I'm kind and I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not. And I don't have to like have a persona or a reputation to protect. Like I just am what I am and I'm okay with who I am. I think that I'm a pretty cool person and I'm just trying to survive and write stories. Like so I'll see you on the next one. I think that after producing this serial, I will want to probably do some more side quests and take you deeper into the journey next time. I really did get hyper fixated and I wasn't having a good day. So I was like, I am too sad to be on camera. All I'm going to do is cry and look chopped. And I didn't want to be a crying lamb chop, okay? Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, but I'll see you soon.